How's it going, everybody? Cyber Spectre here. Welcome back to Overwatch, and today we are going to be showcasing the 9S skin for Wuyang, a skin I'm really excited to showcase. I've already done 2B for Kiriko and A2 for Vendetta. Be sure to go check those videos out if you haven't. But yeah, Wuyang is one of my favorite characters, so I'm really glad he got another collaboration skin along with Curie, although Curie has had plenty in the past. I believe this is Wuyang's second. I know we got one in the Persona 5. We gotta do the POD glide emote with this. I love that you can steer him. Pretty much like the skateboard emote for Kiriko. Awesome. The problem is I don't know how to get off. Okay, so you hit the fire button. Alright, but anyway, let's see if we can showcase this skin with pride. Now, Wuyang can do it all. He's got maneuverability, he's got good damage, he's got good healing, in my opinion. So we are going to try what we can. They got a ball. Whoops. They got a Sombra, so we'll have to be on the lookout there. Alright, so the Genji's dead. I nearly got the Mizuki. Sorry, Alright, we got the point, but we don't have our tank with her mech. Careful now. They do have a Sombra, so we gotta be careful. I want to follow up on the damage, though. Where are they at? Okay, they're over here. Nice little water orb hit. Now you wanna fire as many water orbs, Wuyang, as you can. You don't really want to try to control them too long, because you won't get. Oh shit! Yeah, not much I can do about that. All right, we almost got the point though. We could get there quick with the glide. But like I was saying, you don't want to control the orbs too long with Wuyang. You want to fire as many as possible to maximize your damage. All right, we got the first point. So my first death didn't really do much, but the other guys haven't died at all. The DPS and the tank. So needless to say, they're carrying a lot more than I am. All right, we'll just chase him away. Make sure he's healed up. Lost our Reaper, not good. Oh, Zen. Yeah, you can't be by yourself. Oh, nothing I can do about that. Yes. Try to keep her alive at least. Alright, he's got to have dragons by now. Do they still have a Sombra? They don't. He's swapped to a Genji, I believe. Oh. Did he just dash off the map? He didn't have to use that. Alright, we don't need our, where's that Mercy at? If we could kill her now, that's a good stagger. Alright. Yeah, that trans was not necessary. I would have kept him alive just fine. If he slams down, I'll just... Crap. Alright, he's coming. The hamster, I mean. Oh. Alright.
I'll protect you.
Had to use that, make sure I stayed alive. Oh. What I hate about that ult, and I know I've said this when I've used Mizuki, is if you're inside it, you can fire outside of it. They gotta fix that. I think that's a bug in my opinion. You should not be able to do that. And that's kind of why Mizuki's carry potential is really on the low side, because his ult is kind of useless if your enemies can go in it and fire out of it. Try to keep Reaper alive best I can. Almost got there. We did get there, Brig. Just put some shots into him. Nice, that was good. Yep. That Discord orb can't be underestimated. Alright, Reaper's got the other guys. Let's see here. Brig. I want to help her out, actually. Oh, no. Easy there. I don't know if he's got his ult. There's a good chance he does if he's being that aggressive. Yep, he does. All right. Oh, no! I did not know where he put those. Oh, that's what I get. That is a fail on my part if I've ever seen one. Alright, whatever. I'm surprised we still have the point. Yep. Is it just their on run? Alright, I got their alright. There we go. Perfect. All right. Great job by us to get those 3 kills there. Nice. That was a good game. We had a silly death to the landmines, but other than that, that was a really good game. But our teammates definitely outshined us. At the very least, our DPS and tank. Yeah, good job by him. Yeah, that trans I don't think was necessary, but I can understand why he used it. And there you go, guys. We are now at Diamond 3. Good deal. But we still got to play one more because I feel like we still got to showcase this skin and do it justice. So I will see you guys in the next game. Alright guys, we are now in Route 66. If we win this game, we'll call it a video. If we lose, we'll play another one. But yeah, Wuyang, I like him a lot. He is probably the character that every support main should learn because he's got everything. He can do good damage to his orbs, he's got good healing, and he's got maneuverability, which a lot of people like because the main heroes I use, Ana and Zen, they lack maneuverability a lot. But Wuyang's glide gives him the perfect amount of maneuverability to get away from anyone that wants to dive. Now, I don't know if I mentioned this, but we are using a different controller than we were in the Curie vid. This one is the Game Sir Pro S7. I forgot exactly what it's called, but it too functions the same. The thing I realized is it's a lot smaller than the average controller. That's not really that big of an issue, but I think I'd rather prefer the Scuff controller because I do have pretty decent sized hands. So it's a little bit weird to hold this. Anyway, they got an on run. How you doing, sister? Alright. Alright, I gotta be careful. I wish he didn't jump. I could have hit him with that wave. Yep. Very nice. Good stuff. Damn it. Let's see if... Oh, no. Venture got hit by the rock. Alright, who's he going with? Kiri? I shouldn't have dashed at him like that. That was my fault. But I was trying to help. Alright. Just get away from that rock. Alright. I want to see if I can hit someone squishier. We can't stay in the same spot, though. Oh, no. Crap. I didn't have my wave, but I could have glided away. Yeah, that tracer's gonna be a bit of an issue. Okay, they got the Kiri. Can they get the tracer? I got Kiri with them. Let's see if I can get up. He got hit by the rock. I slipped on a banana peel. God dang it. Alright, let's get back. Alright, good kill there. I hear Tracer coming, so I want to be over on the other side. On Ron in the cave. Alright, we got our support. We're not playing as good as I'd like to, though. Alright, sister's going down below. See if I can hit her a couple times. There we go. Nice hit on the Kiri there. Or maybe that was on Ron. Oh. Damn it. How in the world did they sneak by? Alright, he's coming after me. How did they even get there so fast? Was it just the Tracer? Did they have some help? They ain't got a Lucio or a Juno. Well, both DPSs are there. Alright, that's alright. We can still hold them. Alright. Yeah, I don't see us. Payload already got there. Alright, good deal. Try to keep her alive. I booped the Roadhog away too. Oh! Okay. I did not think he was gonna push up with his team dead like that. Alright. We almost got our ult. We're not playing this as good as I'd like to, though. Curie. Definitely getting out of hook range, not making the same mistake twice. Alright. We'll just use that, make sure she stays in our mech. Try to hit her with the wave. Alright. Oh. Try to keep everybody alive with the wave. Alright, forced her to use recall. McCree might get her. Crap. You might want to fly away. Alright, she ate that. Good night. Good nano by her. Yeah, they pushed up pretty far there. Kill that, yeah, that aggressive push kinda set them back. Yep. They're pretty staggered now. Their tank is gonna take a minute to get here, and they have a Mei that's not gonna make it either. We got pretty good damage. Forced Tracer to use recall. Forced Curie to use Suzu too. Yep, that was pretty good. We finished that round up pretty good. Look at the damage we have. But yeah, I do feel like it's easy to aim with this controller as well. But like I said, I think I'd prefer the Scuff because it's more fit for my hands. Like I said, I have pretty big hands, and when you put these two together, these two controllers, the GameSir one is smaller, which doesn't really match my hands, but I can understand why, because they put 2 extra bumpers on this controller. Because on the Scuff, you have 4 paddles. On this one, you have 2, plus 2 more bumpers.
You know what they say? Just go with the
Alright, so we don't gotta...
feeling okay?
We don't gotta push it that far. I feel like we should win this one. But yeah, we just can't do anything stupid like we did at the start of the last round. I guess the teammates were having some issues. But it's whatever. We're not gonna let that bother us. Alright. So again, with Wuyang, you're gonna spam his orbs and make sure you keep his wave on somebody, particularly somebody that's fighting. But yeah, always throw your orbs out like this, because that's how you maximize your damage, and you want to keep your wave on whoever's fighting. Like on this Diva. Nope, Genji made a mistake there. And use your wave when someone's critical, like Diva is right here. I think, oh, she should have boosted up. Yep. We'll just back up. Not much else we can do. try to strafe this May out. Just use the wave to avoid the glide to avoid that. That's gotta go. Damn, he got that ult already? He died with it though. Ah, that was good on by their him. I didn't realize they had a music key. Alright.
Got a little ahead of myself there.
Who's she got? Who's she fighting against? Oh, that's... Yeah, she clutched up that fight.
I'll keep you on your feet.
Alright, we're gonna go on high ground. Continue to throw these orbs, particularly over here where they're gonna pop up. Yep. And again, we're not really concerned about controlling the orbs. We're just gonna throw them in that vicinity, just so that it hits somebody. Like right there, where it hit the music key a couple times. A lot of damage on the tank. Very nice. All right, we gotta. Very nice. All right. All right, payload's there. We're not gonna wait around though. We're gonna do damage as much as we can. Even shooting the shield is shooting something. We'll put that on Genji. Nice. Use the wave. Alright, good deal. If Genji moves back, I can... There we go. I kind of want to use this ult on somebody as soon as they come out.
This will help.
Yeah. Alright, back up.
Reverse the tide.
Alright, Freya dead. They got the music key ult up. Crap! Damn it! Alright. Can we get up top? I don't know. Oh! Alright, gotta get back. Grab this. Damn! That's a lot. Alright, back up. Try to get it. Alright, we got a Zarya now, not... Wow, that was good accuracy by her. Wow. That was just a very nice lance throw. I gotta give that one to her. Alright. 7,000 damage, though. Yeah. Hit the rock there, buddy. Let them use, that guy should have waited a bit.
Thanks, that's a lot better.
Alright. Guardian wave.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, come on. I figured the Ana would shoot at him. Yeah. That's alright. Alright, let's see if we can finish this up. It's just Alright, that didn't hit no one. Alright. I'm gonna have to use that. Alright.
Feeling okay?
I wanted to make sure the payload got pushed all the way. That's why I used that ult. It might not have been necessary, but we were running low on time, and I wanted to make sure that we got that payload across. Alright, gotta back up. Okay. Wow. Alright, so 60 seconds. Wow. Alright then.
Oops, got a little ahead of myself there.
Is charging.
Alright. Get rid of this. Alright, I got him.
Is that really all you got?
Alright. Let's hope we can push it all the way. You're gonna have to touch there, soldier. You're gonna have to touch there, soldier. Yep. Alright, we got it there. Not the prettiest win, but I mean, almost 9,000 damage and 23 elims. That's still pretty good. Even though we had low heals, that was still pretty good. But yeah, these controllers are definitely helping me out a lot. I do feel like it's easier to hit shots, even with characters like Wuyang that have a slow projectile. But yeah, that was a good game. And that was the 9S showcase, guys. Like I said, if we won that game, which we did, that was going to be the last game. And that was a pretty long game, too. It was... how long was it? It was a 17-minute game, so yeah. We're going to have to call this one at this point, but Diamond 3 is our new rank. We're on a winning trend as well. And there you have it, guys. That is going to do it. Hope you guys enjoyed this showcase. My name is Cyber Spectre, and I will see you later.